Well, did you ever think DC would be calling fights inside the largest spherical building in the world? What a special opportunity for these athletes to get the chance to compete in this setting here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken this sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. But Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Chimaev getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Chimaev's back in format.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Well, he's got his back now. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Using a lot of good movement.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it. Oh, he got to the spot.
Constantly a moving target. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the head.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. When you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Got to be careful here.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Back and forth we go. Under a minute to go. Beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Late round action here. Khamzat Chimaev at his mauling best. He's got a lot of ways to win tonight, leaning on the wrestling.
Yeah, it's going to be the wrestling. When he's having a lot of success, when he's doing his best, he can mix in the wrestling, even though he is a very capable striker. Tonight, the wrestling has been the key, and that is why Khamzat is being absolutely dominant.
Final seconds here. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
5 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike. Yeah,
he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this event.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to...
Chimaev's going for a choke here.
Oh, he's getting it deep. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get... Oh, wow,
oh, great submission defense. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh, right into mount. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Chimaev's going for a choke. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, come on, that has got to be it.
Let's work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
table.
table.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn. Massive shot from the top.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Chimaev's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
He's out again.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. And now he's got the back. Close guard. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Chimaev's in half guard. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Setting up an unlock now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Left with a left-hand counter. Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so distant.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Chimaev's in half guard.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Back mount now. Chimaev is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
This is a terrible position.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, come on. I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Oh, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
What a tremendous performance. Granted, a lot of people felt like he might win by submission, but these are high-level fighters that Chimaev continues to dust.
Yeah, he's dominating. I mean, he's taking guys, world-class guys, and making them look average. He takes you down, he takes you down.